Hey, good morning. It's Betty. And as some of you know, I've been working on painting a trench coat. And I decided I miss you guys too much. I can't just paint the whole thing without making a video. So we're gonna make one today. I'm gonna show you what I've gotten so far. The video that I started out with, I don't really care too much for, so I'm just gonna remake it and just put pieces of that. So you might see me wearing a long sleeve shirt in some of the pictures, but hey, it's all good. So let me go grab that coat and show you what I got so far. So I've just got to stare at this shape and come up with some ideas of what I want to put on here. Like, I'm thinking about coating the coat in a coat of paint and then painting that paint in another coat of paint. This is the trench coat that I found at the Goodwill. Actually, it wasn't the Goodwill, it was down the street. I found this at a little thrift store, and I thought it was really cool because it had this neat vintage label and these green sleeves and this fur. It was like, that's a cool coat. I'm gonna get that. But then I thought, why would I ever wear it? Being long like this and plain tan, it's not really something fun and interesting to wear around. And I have other coats and jackets and parkas and everything else, so I really don't need I don't need a trench coat. So it just hung in my closet. I never did anything with it, and I thought, you know what? I think I'm gonna paint it. And I was like, I'm gonna make it really cool. I'm not really, an artist, but I can't say I'm not an artist. I'll say I'm not a realist painter. I can't make photographic looking things like you see on the TV when they get a pencil and make a picture of themselves that looks like a photograph. No, that'd be neat, but not me. So this is what I got so far. And this is a green lion on biting the sun. That's like I'll show you closer up. I got some videos of it. Or I'll take another picture of it for you. It's a alchemical symbol that the sun is representative of gold or purity, purification, and the green lion represents a solvent that can eat through anything, and except for gold, it can remove the gold from any impurities. So it's a way to help you become better by thinking this way of helping remove your mind from any impurities and only have the gold within. And that's the whole mental alchemy, if you will, being able to transform lead into gold, but transform a base material into something better. And so that's what I've been working on all my life. So I really have a strong feeling for an affinity for this symbol of a green lion biting the sun. And so let me show you some videos of me painting it, and I'll show you some completed pictures of it, and I'll give you a little thoughts about what I'm gonna do continuing on painting this jacket. I thought it would be better to have some other colors to paint over instead of just the tan base, and so I did this to the entire work surface that I was going to paint on before I began making my picture. After I finished painting the green lion, then I thought, what could I put on the front? And the phoenix came to mind. I thought about painting the big one that's like on fire, and then I decided to stick with the more traditional one, and I went down to get some real, just regular acrylic paint, and I found that metallic gold, and I thought, that's cool. So I added some of that into the painting, and it turned out pretty good. After I finished painting the phoenix, then I thought, what could come next? And I thought about Hokusai's wave, and the Japanese painting, the famous Japanese painting with Mount Fuji in the back, and it just was like, yeah, that kind of symbolizes trials and tribulations. Like that bird represents fire and strength and rebirth, and then this wave is like going to, I don't know, it's all kinds of stuff, because it's like, okay, the wave is bad, it's gonna quench it, but also water is good and purifying, but fire is good and purifying too. And so it's this whole fight between good and evil, which neither is good or evil, so it's cool. Oh no, it's cool. And even if it's something you can't really put into words, it's a thought, a feeling of mine that I needed to put down. So there's the wave, and then the rose. I had to put in, I believe I'm going to put more of those. I believe that I will try to make a garland, or at least a half a garland around that whole picture, or at least the bottom half of that picture. And then from there, I think on the sleeve, I'm thinking about a heart with a rainbow circling it, and I have some little patches and buttons and things that I have a little teddy bear that I'm gonna sew onto where the heart and rainbow is. And I think I'm gonna draw a window, paint a window, and we're looking inside of the window, and we'll see a bookcase with books on it, and then next to that there'll be a painting on the wall of a cartouche, and in that cartouche there will be the scarab, and I have a little metal, like something I'm going to sew on to somewhere else on the jacket, and that I will make a frame, paint a frame around, and then sew that in the middle, and that'll be somewhere else on the jacket. So one place you'll see the window, inside the window you'll see it hanging on the wall, and then somewhere else on the jacket it will actually be out, but in the painted frame, but it'll be a 3D metal. It's kind of like a button. I don't know, I found it at Hobby Lobby and I thought it was cool. So that will be in the frame there. And that's all I got so far in my head, but that's gonna take me a couple days worth of painting. So check back soon and see what else I got. And so I gotta get to work painting this, and thanks for watching. And I'll show you some close-up shots of what I have so far, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Why ever will I wear a flasher trench coat? To show you my pity?